Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be doing another 5 rooms in our 100 room build challenge. Now, this was originally supposed to be for my first 100 subscribers who followed me on YouTube. Now we are crazily at 1,000. So thank you all so much for subscribing. This means so much to me. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying my content. So let's crack on with today. We are going to be doing 4 of the small rooms and then 1 of the larger rooms. We did recently pass the halfway mark, so that's crazy. I am struggling to come up with ideas, but I'm sure that I can keep going and we're going to reach that 100 rooms. So we are going to start out with probably just this room that comes straight off of the last room that we did. Let's have a quick look and see what kind of door we got. We got a nice little white one, so I'm going to copy that. We'll do the same thing again, because I think what I'm going to do for this room is going to be another little off space, but this time we're going to try and do it very poppy with lots of colour. So I do want enough space in the little corner here, so I'm going to just add it there, and then we can go ahead and add in our walls and our flooring first. So I think I'm going to do the room in pops of sort of pink and purples, just to make it look super bright and cool. I was originally going to do it in just purple, but I think it's going to be dependent on what kind of floor we can find. I could also do it in shades of cream because I really like this flooring, but technically you can make that flooring yourself using like just random tiles. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's make our own flooring, and I'm going to do it with this nice like fluffy texture, and we're just going to do it in a little pattern like this. Then I want to add in either a cream or we might have to go with a white. Yeah, I think let's go with white, and I'll just add it in like this. I think that looks kind of cool. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that, and then I'm gonna pick like a sort of plainer walls if I can. So I'm gonna go with probably like this kind of wall. I think that kind of matches the shade of purple that we've got down there. I think it matches it better than that one. I think that one's a bit more blue, and we don't really have a purple in this kind of wall, so I think I'm gonna go with those ones. Then I am also gonna have like yellow in there as well, because I think that could look quite cool. But let's go ahead and pick our desk next. For the desk, I'm thinking something a bit more plain would probably be a bit better. We do have this though. Oh, okay, I was gonna go with plain, but this desk is absolutely adorable, so I'm definitely picking this one. I'm gonna just go ahead and add it in. I'm trying to think about what kind of layout I want. Let's pop it there maybe, or we could budget up a bit. Let's budget up a bit. I'm gonna put it maybe just like slightly in the middle. I really can't decide on where I want this. Let's put it there, because I have an idea that I want a bigger lamp here, and I think that will look really cool. So I do want to use this one if I can get it in the right color. This is the annoying part, is because I really want it in yellow, and I don't think we can get it in yellow. Okay, we can't get that one in yellow, but there are other yellow lamps, so I'm trying to just find one that kind of looks like it's not gold. Okay, I think I'm going to go back to what I was doing before. I'm going to go with this lamp just because I think that this one kind of looks better in the room. We might have to move the door though, which I don't know if we can move it a massive amount because of the styling we did in the last room. Okay, yeah, I moved it a little bit. That looks fine. Now let's work out what's going to go on this desk. So obviously we are going to need a computer. I'm trying to make this a cuter room, so I might go with the little tablet instead, just because I do think that that looks absolutely adorable, and I think it'd look great in this room. I'm trying to work out if I'd prefer it in blue or purple. It's not really a purple, but it's like a purple tablet with a pink mat, so I don't know if that actually works. There's this one as well, which I think this one works a little bit better because it has a purple rim around it. So let's go with that one. I was actually just thinking as well, I kind of want to include a window, which if we're going to do that, we're going to have to do it on the other side. So I'm going to shift everything around a little bit, and we can put a window here instead. So obviously in terms of things on the actual desk, I'm thinking we could have some books, and then also obviously some like stationery and stuff that you'd typically find on a desk. So we could include this little craft kit that I'm going to just put there. I think does it kind of get in the way? I think it might be okay. I'll shuffle this forward, and then we'll just move it so that it's a bit more in a better place. There we go, that's a little bit better. And then I'm obviously going to need a pen pot as well. For some reason, I always struggle to find the pen pot. I think it's just because it's quite a small item. There it is. We can just add this. Where do we want it? I could just put it directly in front of here, but I think I would rather it be like slightly next to the tablet. There we go, that looks a little bit better. I do kind of want more things on this desk though, so let's see what else I can actually add. I was thinking, could we maybe put like a teddy or like a toy or something? That could be kind of cute. This little teddy bear is adorable, so I think I'm gonna add him onto like this strange little like side section here. So I'm just gonna put him in the corner there, see if that fits. He's a little bit big. I might have to make him like slightly smaller so that he actually fits. There we go. Now he fits in that corner perfectly. Okay, so let's grab a window. I want to pick one that can work from both sides because I don't know if I want to do an outside section over here, but I'm probably not going to. So something a bit more simple that works both ways, it would be better. This would be nice, but I think it's huge. I would be much preferring a way smaller window. Okay, I found a slightly smaller version. I like this one way more, so I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to put it slightly off to the side here. Or actually, let's put it in the middle because because then I can put some books there. So let's go grab some books, thinking let's go with these ones, and then I'll raise them up a little bit and we can just have them here. Then I'm thinking on this side we can maybe have a little clock. This clock is adorable, so I'm going to go with this one. Then obviously we've got the other side of the room. I don't know if there's any curtains that work with this kind of like curved window. There are some. You've got like these ones, but they're kind of old and they don't really work that great. Ooh, an alternative is that we go with one of these kinds of curtains, and then that might work a little bit better. But none of them really match the color palette that we were picking, which kind of sucks. We got this one, but it's not really the same purple. Or we can go with like pink color, which kind of works. Okay, annoyingly, the one that works better does actually base cover the window, so I might leave that. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is actually if I raise this up a little bit, I could put maybe like some shelving or something directly underneath it. I think I might move this a little bit as well so it's a bit forward. So what I think I'm going to do now is just add a little like shelf there so that I can just add a little bit more on. Then I can go ahead and just add some stuff. So I'm thinking just some cute things that kind of match color palette. There we go. I think that looks cute. I think the only other thing I can think for this wall would to put some like fairy lights or something because that can look cute. Maybe just can I fit them? Yeah, I should be able to put them like down here. Perfect. Then I'm going to go onto the other side of the room and we can add in some additional bits here. So I had a thought that I could also add like a little painting easel. So I'm just going to add in a little easel here. We do have a blue one, which I think works a little bit better in the room. So I'm going to go with the blue one. And then in this corner here, we need some decorations as well. So I'm thinking I could go with maybe a musical instrument. What else? We got guitar, but we don't really have any of the similar colors in there. This guitar works a little bit better though, so I could do this one. Or we could go with the little pink bunny one. Actually, yeah, the pink bunny one works a little bit better. Let's go with that. I'm going to put it there. Then maybe add in like a big plant or something in that corner. Ooh, and it comes in a purple pot. So I'm going to use this one for this corner. Might have to make it a little bit smaller maybe. Yeah, that works a little bit better. Then let's go ahead and maybe add like some little pictures and stuff around. So it's a little bit of a busier room. Just like cute little ones like this. Then we've got this entire wall as well that I can also put pictures on. Or is there actually anything in here? Maybe like a work schedule-y type thing. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. Get it in pink as well. So it still kind of matches. Make it a little smaller. Then I kind of want like something cute. I might put like this up here. It's got the blue in it from the rest of the room. Yeah, like that. That looks kind of cool. Then we do have this space over here as well, which I might put something in. I'm not too sure what. These would work really well actually. Yeah, these are cute. I'll make them slightly smaller and then we'll just there. Then I think the last thing, we do need a chair for our table. Gonna go with one of the ones from this cute pack and we'll just this little one. Then finally I want a different light in this room just because that one's a bit boring. I'm thinking I might go with like the little cloud one just because that's super cute. Yeah, there we go. I like that room. That's so cool. Okay, let's go on to the next room, which is this one here. So for this one, I think I'm gonna go with a bedroom. The annoying thing is that we're gonna have to start kind of stretching it around so that we've got more doors, but I might do them like right on the ends here, but I'm still not too sure if that's even going to be enough space. I think it should be because we can put the bed here and maybe some like shelving here. If I pull them like this, that should give us a little bit more room. Or actually I'm going to put that one there just because I do want a seat in this corner as well. So that should be fine. Then let's go ahead and add in our flooring and walls. I'm going to go a bit different with this one. We'll go with wood for this room. I don't normally do wooden flooring, but I want to do it for this one. I think I will actually pick the walls first though, and then we'll match the flooring off the wall. I think I'm going to go with this one, and then we'll do like a light like flooring so that it kind of match. Then on this side over here, I wanted some shelves, so I'm going to add those in so that we have obviously some more space to put some stuff on. I think do I want to go with just like plain ones? Let's go with plain ones. I want this to be like a bit more of a modern room. I think I'm going to put one there, then one here. I don't know if that looks a little bit funny, whether it'd be better for them to just be like one on top of the other. Yeah, it came up with a different idea. If I do these box ones, then we can still put clothes on them. So I might do one, try to think heights, one there, and then maybe one above it. See, I just think that looks a little bit ugly. Let's see if I can think of something else. Okay, I don't think it looks as bad if I put it a little bit higher up. So we put it like there, then it's fine, and we should be able to still fit our clothes on there quite easily without it sort of getting in the way of the rest of the room. So I'm going to go with like these. Then obviously we want decorations in there as well. So can I fit plant? Yeah, a plant on top. I was thinking as well we could put a little fan in here. So I'm going to pick like a little white one maybe. We've got a lot of white in there already actually. Maybe a cream one. The cream one works quite well. I feel like that would just tear to shreds your clothes though that are literally there. So I might shift it over a bit. Then I want a little seat here with a little rug in it as well. I think rug's probably a good idea if we've gone with like a hardwood. Pick like this little cow print one and make it a little bit cuter. We've done like a lot of cute ones in this episode, but I think it kind of works. If I pull it over so it's like here, or where would be best? Yeah, let's do it there. It's going to be cut off a bit from the bed, but fine. Or actually, I could completely knock it off if I do this. There we go. Then let's get a comfy little chair to put in the corner. Kind of like this one, but now this doesn't go with the rug. I might have to change the rug. Okay, this one's quite cute. I'm going to go with this one instead. It's a little bit though. If I do it like this and then put it on a bit of an angle, does that work? I feel like it makes it look a little bit messy. Does it work though? Kinda. I feel like it might be better just to place it rather than angle it. It's a small room. But I think that looks pretty good. Then we can go over here and add in our bed. So I think in terms of the bed, we pick something with a sort of cream color palette. I don't really know what we've already picked. I guess we picked some pink. So pink would also work kind of well. Pick one that looked like boring would be better. This one's kind of nice. It doesn't come in pink though. This one's pretty actually. I'm going to go with this one. I think this one's looked kind of good and it's got like under storage, which is always good. Then we do actually have enough space next to this bed as well to add in like a tiny little table, which is amazing. I love having tables. We've got this one as well, which is pretty perfect. I'm gonna need to move it over a little bit and then we can add maybe like a lamp on it or something. Ooh, we could do this one, which is like really nice colors. I'm gonna put this next to the bed because I think this is the one that gives you like a sunrise, like set kind of wake call. Forget what they actually are called. I think they do actually have a name. I don't know if it's them. Moodlet lamp. I think it's something different. Like in real life, you can get one that's like a sunset and stuff. Definitely use that one. And then this whole wall we've got as well. We've also got this little section at the end of the bed, which I might add in like a little plant or something. We've got this thing, kind of cool, but it's very like wide. I'd prefer something skinnier. But we've got like this thing, so you could include way more plant just right at the end of the bed here. That sure looks kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for the end of the bed, and then we need some wall as well. I really wish they had like glow in the dark stickers in this game. I think that'd be so cool. Like they actually glow. For this room, I think we're going with kind of more simplistic stuff, so something more simple would be better. Even just like this, where it's just like a little picture of a cake kind of works, but I think something bigger would actually be better for this. Such a big wall. Maybe like this. Yeah, that's quite cute actually. That works pretty well. It's the same kind of color palette. Then we've got all this space here as well. I don't know if there's anything else really that I want to keep adding to the room though. We could add another picture, but like a smaller one. That could work quite well, I think. We could add that cupcake one. Doesn't really match the picture that we had though, does it? Or like add maybe some butterflies. It kind of works directly above the bed. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. Maybe like one more plant in this corner over here. Then we can change the light maybe to something a bit different. Ooh, we'll add a little cactus, given that we've got like a desert picture in there. Then maybe let's change this to like something a bit warmer, like this one could be quite good. Don't really know where to put it there, then get rid of the old one. There we go. I think that looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. It's a really chill room. And we do have a bit of space like up in this little bit here to add more decorations. Might just add like little shoe boxes and then maybe some. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. I think that room's kind of done. I kind of tried to keep it a bit more simple, but yeah, that one's finished. Okay, so next room is going to be this little one here, and I think I'm going to do a tiny living room again because they're always quite fun to do. This time I'm going to add a fireplace into it though. So I'm going to go with a wooden floor. Probably just go with this one. Yeah, I think we go with that one. Then for the walls, maybe go with something a bit more plain, or we can do it a bit different and maybe have like light wood. I think I'm just going to go with a plain color. We'll go with this one for this room. Then let's go pick our fireplace next. So we have a range of sizes. Some of them are way too big for this room, so I'm going to have to work out one that's a good size but doesn't take up like every inch of the room. Problem being, I wanted it to have these edges to it. I think this one might work for what I was kind of like thinking of. I think let's go with that one. Then what I was thinking, you could put shelves on these sides and then put things on the shelves, so that added more storage as well. Okay, so I'm gonna put them on both sides here, and then I'm gonna just add them up the wall a bit. And then I did want it to align with that, but I don't it's going to. So I'm gonna have to try and maneuver it so that it's manually put in the right spot. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Then we can go ahead and add our items to it. So I was mainly thinking books, so we could just add like loads of rows of books to all of these. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and add just rows and rows of books. Okay, so I've added a bunch of books, and then I think it needs like a couple more bits of maybe just general decorations up there, and then it should look pretty good after that. And then I'm thinking as well, I might add in like just a back wall that's like a bit different, maybe just brick, because obviously we've got this brick fireplace, so it kind of makes sense. All the bricks that you place on the wall are annoyingly lighter than the one that's actually on there already. I think I'm just gonna have to go with this one. We do have this one as well. Actually, does that one look a little bit better? That looks a little bit better. We'll go with that. Then obviously we've got the other side of the room where we're gonna have the sofa. So for our sofa, obviously we would want something a bit more traditional. So we've got the sort of bricks on the back wall, so we don't want it to look like too much of a modern sofa, but I do want it to look quite comfortable. Might even just go with like one of these cheaper ones that you've got that come like in base game, because even those like kind of work a little bit better with the actual room. Then we don't really have enough room for a coffee table. We could put in a little rug. I think that's probably a good idea. I think an older rug would probably be better, so maybe something like this kind of rug. Put it there so that it's like most floor. I don't really want it to go most floor, but I also don't want it to be that big. Could just do a little brown rug. That one fits pretty well there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think I'd rather it be slightly under the sofa though. Better that way. Now we'll put it in the center of the room. I think that's a little bit better. Then we've got all this back section as well, which I was thinking we could put loads of like old-timey photos and things in there. Gonna just add them all in and I'll just sort of build them up around the room. I guess try and keep all the frames though kind of the same color. Okay, there we go. So we've got kind of a range there. I might actually put this up there and we'll grab another picture there. There we go. I think that looks kind of cool. Then we do have this side as well. I don't know if I want to just add more pictures there. I'm actually tempted. Let's shift this over a bit. And then what I can do is add in an additional chair here. Obviously we went with a simple one for the other one, so another simple one would be good. This is a bit of a weird chair. I don't know if it goes room. We don't really have much room. It's really annoying. I could just put it directly like here, but I like it more angled towards the actual fireplace. We do have this chair, which actually I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's a little bit smaller as well, so it fits in better. Then I'm gonna add in a small side table and then maybe put something on it like a little plant. Could actually have a lamp. A lamp might be better. This one's quite cute. I'm gonna go with that one, and then we still need something for this wall. Could just pick more pictures. I think I might actually have to go with pictures because there's not really a mass myself that liked it. This is a really cool picture though. I like this one a lot. I could pick maybe 2 pictures, or we could actually, could we do these ones? Kind of matches, but it doesn't fill the wall entirely. I think it'd be better to have one skinny and one like less skinny picture like this. So it kind of looks like they've toned it down a bit, but not massively. None of these frames are the same color though, which is kind of annoying, but we've gone with different colored frames over there anyway. I think a black one looks a bit better. Then we've got over here, don't know if there's anything that we put over there. Could do another lamp. Older lamp would actually work better now. This, does it get in the way of the book? Kinda. Let's not actually put anything there. Maybe like just one small picture. We've got a lot of pictures in this room. Maybe just like this right at the door. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Then let's change this overhead light. Maybe just add in like this. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. I'm gonna make it slightly smaller. Then how does that look? Yeah, I quite like that. That's kind of a cool room. If you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, moving on to the next room, we are going to be doing this little one here, and it's going to lead us to this section over here, which is one of our bigger rooms, which is the last one that we're going to be doing. So for this one, I'm going to do just a tiny little bathroom. I know we've done quite a few bathrooms, but I really like making little 3x3 bathrooms. I think they always look really cute. For this one, I'm thinking I'll just go with light tile on the floor. Let's find like a nice one. Something like this would probably work quite well. I don't know if there's any that are a little bit less like obvious. I always feel like the grout in the bottom of the tiles always looks really bright and stands out really like a lot. I think this one's a little bit better though. Then for the walls, I'm actually going to do a similar tile, but I'm going to change it up for where we have the sink, just so that we've got like a little bit of something else in there. I'm going to try and stick with like whites and light woods, I think, for this room. I think this is the same tile. It looks similar. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one because it looks very similar to the other one. Then the idea that I had for the sink was actually that we can do like pillars and then change it to like a wood on the inside. I think something like this is kind of what I was thinking. Do one there, and then we can grab a different kind of wall, something like this. Yeah, that looks quite nice. And then we can go ahead and add in our mirror, which I was thinking like this is a bit more of like a modern kind of bathroom, so maybe like the one that glows could be quite cool. Actually, I don't know if the glow is a bit too extreme. Also, I'd prefer like a square one if I can. Ooh, this one kind of works. I'm definitely going to want it higher though. I think like there. Then for our sink, something with wood would good. Something like this maybe. It's a very tiny sink though. I have a feeling that they're all going to be very similar sizes. This one's quite good. Yeah, I like that one. Then on this side, I was thinking about having like a shower, but I don't know if it's going to end up being a bit strange with pillar, so I guess I'll have a look. Alternatively, I can make the shower as well, because I think the showers also all go the wrong direction that I'm wanting that sit in. Yeah, let's make the shower instead. So I'm just going to grab some walls, add them in here. At least then I know it's not going to interfere too much with that pillar that we put in. Then actually, let's put more pillars in because I feel like that looks pretty good. And if we go like this, then it makes more sense for all of that. Then I just need to find a wood that is similar for just like the color of the bits around it. Let's put the windows in first, actually. So I need a door, just a really tall like single door. I don't even know if they actually come in this. Let's have a look at windows first, actually. I think that's probably a good idea. We can go with like these ones and they come in the perfect wood color. Then I think I'm going to go with this door, which I'll just put directly in the little window there. Then we need a wood that goes along here that matches these. I think this one kind of works. Yeah, that works pretty well. Do the same on the inside. Now, initially, I would have this be a slightly shorter room because I think it would work a bit better, but we can't change the individual sizes of each room because we've done them all on the medium. Then obviously we need to add in our shower, which I'm just going to add into that wall there. Then I'm going to change the flooring so it's just a slightly different tile, just something simple like that worked pretty good. Then obviously on the other side over here, we need our toilet. So for our toilet, I would like something a bit more modern as we are going with a modern bathroom. Something like this would actually be pretty perfect. Yeah, I like that. Unless there's a bigger one. I mean, I could go with something like this. I don't know if that's too extreme. I think I like that one. We'll go with that one. Then obviously we need to add in our little bits around the bathroom as well. So we got a little toilet roll. We do have this whole section over here as well that we can add things into. I might add like one of these kind of things, but this isn't really modern enough. This one's a little bit better. I still don't think it's that modern, but it kind of matches in with the room a little bit. The mix of like sort of wood and metal is more of an industrial look, but it should, I think it can still kind of works. Then obviously we need a plant on top, so I'm going to go with a white pot and we'll go with this plant here. We still need a few more bits and bobs, so I think we need a towel here. I think simple like this works quite well. We could do one there and then maybe a shelf with additional towels just directly above it. There we go. And then now I can add my little towels on top. I'm probably just going to add one and a plant, to be fair, just because I don't think we're going to fit many others on there. Even the towel's a bit of a stretch. There we go. I think that looks kind of cute. I might move the toilet roll to the other side so it doesn't get in the way. The annoying thing, right, hang on. Let's think of a new place for toilet roll. Maybe just directly behind. I've seen places that kind of have that because I want a dressing gown on this wall. Might actually shift this door a little bit over. Then we should be able to add a dressing gown there. We'll add a little black one. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. I don't know if there's maybe like I can add like a little towel there, and then I think that's kind of it. I'll just add one that matches the other one that we put in. That's the bigger version. There we go. I kind of like that. I think that looks really cool. Nice little modern bathroom, and then we can move on to our final room, which is the big room. So for this one, I'm going to do a massive bedroom because I know we've like already done a bedroom in this episode, but I wanted to do like a really big one that was also like a bit of a games room. So it's kind of like the perfect teenager's room, but it's going to be like a shared one. So we have a little bunk bed and stuff in there. So I'm going to go with probably like a light carpet. Maybe like this one's probably pretty good. Then probably some cream walls. So it's a bit more neutral. Something like this works quite well. And then I'm going to get the bed in now so that I can then work things around the bed. We do have this little window as well in the room, which is pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put the bed here. And what I think I'm going to do is actually put it on a platform just so that it's a little bit different from the rest of the room, because otherwise it's quite a square room and I'd rather break it up a little bit. There we go. So I've added in a little platform and then I'm just going to re-add in our walls. In terms of floor, I'm probably going to just add in like a light wood so that it's a bit different. I think this one probably fits the best. Then this is the closest to the other one. So then we can add in our bed and things. I think I might see if there's any like cool little railings that can actually add in, just so it kind of splits the bed up from the rest of the room. What about like this thing? Does that look kind of cool? What does that look like? Yeah, that's really cool actually. I like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna add that in. Gotta add our platform bit back in over here. That definitely looks really cool though. Let's see what it's gonna look like with the bed. My plan was if I grab a regular bed, like a bunk bed, and then we can put a double bed underneath it so that you've got those two beds but they are separate. The plan is to make it a little bit more exciting with like cool shapes of wood like this one. Then grab a bed and put that underneath. I might have to, do I have to extend that out a bit? Maybe a little. It seems to be a little bit squished. Don't know whether I should extend this out so that it's an additional one over here. Then we can pull this whole thing back. For some reason we've lost stairs. Don't know if that'll work because then you do not have much room to walk in over there. I might just leave it the way that it was. It's a little bit tight at the end here, but I think it looks alright. Or would a bed be better if it didn't have that bottom section there so you could just climb straight into bed? Yeah, so if we did something like that, that makes more sense. Then I was thinking we could have another window over here so that we can have some like curtains and stuff and you can get the see outside in the sun and things in the morning. So I want like a wide one. one, something like this might work. That looks pretty cool. This weirdly feels like a sort of college room now. Then I want some sort of blue curtains. We do have, these are the blue bed sheets, so blue is definitely the undertone for this room. Something like this kind of works, but it's not really the right shape. These ones are actually really cool. I might go with these. They look a little bit better because it's got this like a wooden part at the top. I might change the window though, just to be a slightly bigger window because these curtains are huge. Okay, I'm just going to go with this one. I think that looks a little bit better. Then I was thinking you could put a console and here and like a TV here so that you can play games and stuff while you're in bed, which I feel like if I lived in this kind of room I would definitely do. Add a little TV stand and then let's grab a TV. Then obviously we need our games console as well, which I'll grab the blue one, that makes sense, and we'll just stick it here on the floor next. Then I think I might include like a small rug down here just so that we've got a little something else there. Don't really know what kind of rug. Ooh, why does this like crazily match the color palette that we've got so far in this room? Yeah, let's go with that one. That one's really cool. Then we've got some space on the wall here, so I'm feeling like some kind of poster or something would be cool. Like this poster, it's blue again, so it does match. Then we've got basically half the room still to do whatever we want with it. I'm thinking over here we could have a like lower set of like drawers. We've got these. They're basically perfect, so I'm going to use those. Then let's add a plant on top. What kind of plant? We'll just put one in the middle there. Then maybe add like 2 lamps on either side. I don't know whether that's going to look a little bit weird. It's not really the kind of room that I feel like you'd have 2 lamps on either side though. We'll put one there. I think that's fine. And then maybe another decoration. Maybe some clutter, just like tissues or something. Yeah, that works. Then over here we could put a desk. We do probably need some more actual doors as well. So let's put another door there, and then I could put another door there, but we are kind of running out of space. Let's put one door there, and then we can still put a desk in the middle here. I don't really know what this area is though now. Unless if we shuffle both of these up a little bit, we can still fit a desk here. Then what would be a good idea is then in this corner we could put one of those games things. Don't really know what they're called. This thing, the motion sensor gaming mat. Oh, it doesn't really fit though. So we'd have to do that and this in order to get it to fit. I thought it was only 4x4. Or not 4x4. I thought it was only 2x2, but it's 4x4. Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with that. That's okay. Definitely needs like a bunch of posters and things around it though. I think that kind of works. That looks cool. We can't fit a desk here anymore though, which is kind of annoying. But what we can do is put a big mirror. That could be cool. Big blue mirror there. Then that kind of looks like it. I'm trying to think of what else I could include. Obviously we might want to change the lights. I'm thinking as well we could put another one of these just directly above it. So you've got some fresh like breeze coming in. I think let's put this light here, get rid of this little one, then we can choose maybe like this light one thing up here. What else would work better actually? Do this one. Doesn't come in that same other color, but we could do it in yellow. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Make it a bit smaller actually. I never like them the original size. I always just think they're way too big. Maybe something up here actually. What could we put behind there? Oh, we got these like cool skateboards. I could do that. These kind of match color palette. Can make them bigger as well. And they're really big. I think that looks cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, yeah. I think that's that room done then. And that is our 5 rooms done. I feel like we did a lot of really cozy builds today, but I really like how they came out. I think a lot of them are really cute. I think my favorite room is definitely the big one that we did at the end. I think the color palette looks really good, but I also really like the bathroom, which I think looks really good in that little like modern tone, but it's also quite simplistic. The room that we did at the start is super cute as well, and I would absolutely love to have that as an office. But let me know which one was your favorite in the comments below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post long videos every Wednesday and Friday at 6 p.m, and I also post shorts daily. A big thank you as well to, of course, my first 100 subscribers. This series wouldn't be here without you, so thank you all so much. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check out the rest of the series. The playlist for the series is on the screen now, as well as a recommended video. I hope you all have a great evening.